Hey there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault once again. Today I'm reviewing the Royal Enfield Classic 500, the Squadron Blue color as well as the Classic Tan color variants. The Squadron Blue variant was recently launched and costs around 3k more than the regular variants. Royal Enfield has the royal factor clearly springing forth right from its name. Moreover, it is such an iconic and immortal brand that despite being around for ages, the sheer class and charisma that RE bikes exude still continue to captivate every biker's heart. When we look at them, they don't have state-of-the-art technology, nor do they have gadgets or gizmos usually found on bike of today's day and age. Yet the simple formula of trying to offer motorcycling in its purest form still continues to work, and it is working big time of late because of the reduced waiting periods and the retro biking culture really catching up with the bikers of this generation. First, we'll start out by looking at the differences between the Classic 500 regular variant and the Squadron Blue variant. Engine specs as well as power and torque figures are the same for both the bikes, but there are some differences when we look closely at the tech specs. Dimensions wise, the Squadron Blue variant is longer by 20mm, wider by 10mm, and overall height is down by 40mm. Wheelbase is up by 10mm for the Squadron Blue color, which means better high speed stability. Weight of the Squadron Blue variant is down by 3 kgs and fuel tank capacity is up by 1 liter. We get a 110 by 80 rear tire for the Squadron Blue variant, whereas a 120 by 80 rear tire for the regular variant. Everything else remains the same though. Taking a look at its design, we get the trademark signature Royal Enfield styling for the Classic 500. The Classic 500 was launched in 2009 and I believe it was the first RE bike to feature fuel injection. It looks massive, majestic and magnificent, and in this new Squadron Blue color it looks commanding as well. The round headlamp with the pilot lamps looks classy. The massive front forks further enhance its powerful persona. The round chrome mirrors to perfectly complement the overall classic design theme of the bike. Coming to the profile, the matte blue paint finish looks very impressive. The teardrop fuel tank, the chunky side panels and the heart-thumping exhaust thoroughly underscore its retro street design concept. The tail lamp cluster feels typically old school with a round tail lamp and turn indicators. The split seats are neatly laid out and offer amazing comfort. The rider's seat especially gets suspension springs underneath to double up the cushioning effect. The instrument console again is typically Royal Enfield. We get an analog setup with a speedometer and odometer. We also get an emergency fuel light and an engine malfunction light. Switchgear is of decent quality and we do get a high beam flasher and an engine kill switch, which have kind of become mandatory these days. Talking about the engine specs, powering the Classic 500 is a 4-stroke single-cylinder twin-spark 499cc engine that puts out a max power of 27.2 bhp at 5250 rpm and 41.3 newton meters of torque at 4000 rpm. This comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Talking about my test ride experience, I absolutely love the torque on this bike. You open the throttle and the bike just lunges forward. Despite its heavy set appearance, the bike looks royal, classy, offers amazing road presence, and at the same time is really fun to ride once you get a hang of it. Yes, there are vibrations apparent, but just the feeling of riding this ageless motorcycle is absolutely priceless, and nothing else hits your mind as you continue to ride like a king through the city streets. The clutch is not all that hard. The gearbox with a heel and toe shifter makes gear shifts that much more easier. Despite weighing around 190 kgs, we don't feel the weight once we get going. However, guys who would ride the bike for the first time need to be a tad careful while taking U-turns. The rider's seat is ultra comfortable with suspension springs underneath, which doubles up the cushioning. Talking about the brakes, we get a 280mm disc with 2-piston caliper up front and a 153mm drum brake at the back. Braking is decent enough considering the bike's touring character. Talking about the suspension setup, up front we get 35mm telescopic forks with 130mm of travel. At the back we get twin gas charge shocks with 5-step adjustable preload and 80mm of travel. The suspension is extremely impressive. The bike soaks up all the bumps and potholes effortlessly. Talking about the wheels and tires, up front we get 19-inch wheel with 90 by 90 tire. At the back we get an 18-inch wheel with 110 by 80 tire for the Squadron Blue variant and a 120 by 80 tire for the regular Classic 500. Larger wheels and longer wheelbase contribute to better high-speed stability, which is crucial for a tourer. Ground clearance is 135mm, which is slightly concerning for Indian roads. Fuel tank capacity is 14.5 liters for the Squadron Blue variant and 13.5 liters for the regular Classic 500. Seat height is 800mm, which means it is manageable for even shorter riders. There is no official mileage claim as such, but as per user feedback at the dealership, it is around 25 to 30 kmpl depending on how you ride. Extracting good mileage always depends on the way we ride ride and various other factors, please go through my mileage tips link mentioned in the description portion below. I'm sure you would find useful information there. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the regular Classic 500 is around rupees 1.68 lakhs, and for the Squadron Blue variant is around 1.71 lakhs. So that's pretty much it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.